Mutair, a sharp warning has issued through the corridors of ZANU-PF's 22 National People's Conference as Vice President Constantino Chiwenga once again took aim at what he called fact case wealthy elites accused of capturing economic opportunities meant for ordinary Zimbabweans. Speaking to delegates at the conference in Mutair, Chiwenga used unusually blunt language to demand that Zimbabwe's Vision 2030 agenda must not be hijacked by a small, connected elite. The national cake must be enjoyed by all Zimbabweans, not just the connected or privileged few, Chiwenga declared, drawing strong applause from sections of the crowd. The country's resources should be shared equitably to ensure that development serves both current and future generations. This was not the first time Chiwenga has raised concerns over stigenandis, a Shona term referring to those who use wealth, political access, or influence to dominate economic opportunities at the expense of ordinary citizens. His words come at a time when Zimbabwe's economy remains fragile and public frustration over inequality and corruption is on the rise. Chiwenga's remarks were widely interpreted as both a populist message and a subtle jab at some of his own party colleagues, many of whom are accused of enriching themselves through political connections. At the same event, President Emmerson Mnangagwa delivered a strongly worded speech of his own, this time targeting those who attempt to undermine the government through social media campaigns. Nik inohatongway pa social media, hansia kutambaneo, yakatengu niropa rirusanungko, ropa rivana vizimbabu vakarira kumasango, he declared, reminding delegates that the country was liberated through sacrifice and must be governed with respect for that legacy. Rudely translated, Mnangagwa said, "This country is not ruled on social media. It's not a toy. It was paid for with the blood of our liberation fighters." He stressed that ZANU-PF remains committed to safeguarding national unity, peace, democracy, independence, and sovereignty, core principles that the party has long tied to its liberation struggle. Credentials, ZANU-PF Hatakanginu, Tikirambatekichingited Yido, the president added, pledging to continue defending Zimbabwe's hard-won independence and honoring the sacrifices of fallen liberation heroes. The dual speeches, Chiwenga's on economic justice and Mnangagwa's on national sovereignty, highlight a clear messaging strategy at this year's conference. On one hand, the leadership is seeking to confront growing criticism about elite enrichment and economic disparities. On the other, it is doubling down on liberation war symbolism to rally the party base and maintain political cohesion. Observers say the rhetoric reflects the delicate balance ZANU-PF must maintain, appealing to ordinary citizens who feel left behind by economic inequality, while at the same time managing internal tensions among its political and business elites. The warning against fat cats also comes as the party pushes forward with Vision 2030, an ambitious development blueprint aimed at transforming Zimbabwe into an upper-middle-income economy within the next 5 years. Critics argue that unless corruption and patronage networks are dismantled, these goals will remain out of reach for ordinary citizens. For now, Chiwenga's words resonate strongly with a public increasingly disillusioned with privilege and wealth concentration. But whether they translate into concrete action within ZANU-PF remains to be seen. As the Mutair conference moves forward, the tone has been set: inclusivity versus privilege, unity versus division, and liberation legacy versus modern political challenges. How the ruling party navigates these competing narratives could shape Zimbabwe's political and economic future in the years to come.